Hey guys, it's me, Sam here today, and we are gonna go through my Sephora cart. There's literally a little daredevil running around right now, so like there's only so much I can do. Today I thought it would be fun to go through my Sephora cart because I'm kind of planning my purchases for the new Sephora sale, and I thought I'd let you guys in on what's sitting in my cart, and we can kind of talk things over and see if I can weed out a few things. And I'm not gonna let you guys know exactly what I'm gonna get before I get it because I do want to do a haul video after the fact, but we'll talk about what's in there currently and the likelihood that they will get purchased. If you are into that, continue watching. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and let's get started. I'm going to sit over here a little bit so that I can show you guys what is on my phone over here. Alright, we're going to try to make this kind of quick because my husband's on his way back with the kids and we don't have much time. So the first thing that's sitting here on my cart is the Natasha Genona Mini Nude Eyeshadow Palette. And I don't know why I keep putting this in my cart. I dream literally about the one shade soil, that's what it is, soil, that dark burgundy shade. It's like in my dreams, and I know I probably already have that from her in other palettes, something similar, but for whatever reason this continues to stay in my cart and I just like gravitate towards it. So I'm not sure that I will pick it up because it's made its way out of the cart before, but it's in there currently. I don't know what's gonna happen, but that one always ends up in my cart, and this is the reason why I kind of like it never stays in there. Look at the second thing here. It's the Gwen Stefani new I See in Color Clean Dimensional Eyeshadow Palette. So I picked the shade or the quad that is Rich Girl, which has very similar tones. And so then it's like I do want to try, it's like I do want to try something new, and as opposed to, you know, just collecting all the little minis. So I'm like a little bit more tempted to maybe take out the Natasha Genona again so that I can try out the new Gwen Stefani line. I am very curious. I don't know. But then again, like part of me is like, do I need another nude eyeshadow palette? Because I don't tend to gravitate to those palettes anyway. Like I never go in my drawer and be like, let me find this brown. I tend to just like use my bronzer if I'm gonna do something like that. So I'm like, do I need either one of them? Like, am I buying them just to have them, or like, do I need them at all? I don't know. I also have in here the Bite Beauty Power Move Hydrating Soft Matte Lipstick in Harissa. This has been in my cart for ages. Makeup by Blake, or Alexis Blake, depending on Instagram or YouTube how you search her, but she wears this and it looks absolutely stunning on her. She's like a medium skin tone, but you can tell she tans really well, and I feel like it might look good on me. And it's on sale right now for 17 bucks as it is, so I don't know, I might pick this up. The problem is that I've had with Bite Beauty in the past is like their lip products tend to expire. Like, and I know it's like a clean beauty brand, so maybe that's why, but this color is calling my name. The next item in here is the Sephora Collection Pro Foundation Brush in 47. It has like this really nice like angle to it, and I've been, sorry, the bunny was like watching a video on YouTube. It has this really beautiful like angles to it, and I feel like it would be pretty interesting to try some more Sephora brushes. Like I've had a couple like Christmas sets and those brushes are quite nice, but I've never tried like the Pro line. And Jessica Braun, I watch her all the time, she raves about their brushes, and I was trying to find something that I think is a little bit more my taste, and I love an angled face brush, like a foundation brush or a concealer brush that's angled. So I was kind of considering picking this one up. I think there's a high likelihood that I will. I also have 2 shades of the LYS Triple Fix concealer because I wear the foundation in TG5, and like it's really hard to know what the deal is with like these foundations and things like that, because some lines, they have the foundation and the concealer the same name, but the concealer is purposefully like a shade or 2 lighter so that they complement each other. And then some foundations, they have them the same shade name and they're like the same color. So I'm not really sure. I definitely want to pick up one of them, but I haven't decided which one I'm gonna get. I do tend to like a warmer concealer, like a more yellowy concealer, just because I feel like the yellow counteracts the darkness under my eyes, because my darkness is a little bit more purple than blue, if that makes any sense. But the other shade is a neutral shade, and yeah, I'm not quite sure which one I'm gonna go with. This is a palette from Violet Voss. It's the Fun Size Mini Eyeshadow Palette. I don't know why I'm like super obsessed with mini palettes. And this one is completely neutral. I don't know why I'm gravitating to these neutral palettes, but this one has me. I feel like it's that I don't even care about these these looks on here. Like, that looks ridiculous to me. But anyway, like this little inner corner olive color, that's right there. I feel like that's why I want this palette. That shade in between the like on the bottom row, in between the caramel and the charcoal color, that one looks really beautiful. Like, I actually think this is a really pretty palette. I don't know why I'm gravitating towards these neutrals, but this one right here, like, it seems like they have like more colorful ones, like the Sweet Violet, and then they have this one, Creme Brulee, is really neutral, and then Windflower, that's pretty neutral. It's like berries, whatever. But I don't know, the Wild Delilah palette, it's like on my mind. Okay, so the next thing in my cart here is a mini version of the Bobbi Brown Enrich Face Base Priming Moisturizer. I've been super lazy lately, and like not really wanting to like do a whole moisturizer and this and that, and like, so I've been loving products that kind of are both like a hydrating primer, because it's like a moisturizer and a primer. That's why I love my Touch and Soul face balm. Like, I love that stuff. So I was thinking of trying this because it has a cult following. Everybody loves the Bobbi Brown Enrich Face Base, and I feel like the mini size is kind of like the perfect size to like try something, and then if I don't like it or I don't use it that much, I don't feel like I have this big jar sitting in my drawer. So I don't know, I'm still thinking about it because it's completely not necessary. I have enough primers and moisturizers, and for 20 bucks, like, it's a mini size. So that's, I don't know, I mean, like, you still get the discount. But then we have the Gwen Stefani new Original Me Clean High Performance Matte Lipstick, and it's in her Original Recipe True Red. And I've been really into lipsticks and matte lipsticks at that because they're just so long wearing, and I don't know, like, I feel very compelled to try this. I do wish that it wasn't like they had more shades and it wasn't just red, but I have been wearing red lipstick lately, so I don't feel like it's completely left field. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. Then we have the Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Concealer Brush. Again, I love brushes with an angled. I have a Zoeva one like that, and I also have one other one that's like a not as well-known brand. I can't even think of the name of it, but I got like in a BoxyCharm or something like that. So I do feel like I would love to try this one because the angle is just slightly different and it looks like the bristles are just a little bit more dense. So I am curious, and 16 bucks is not that bad. Like, so with the sale, you know, it makes it even better. So I am curious about that. The next thing is this Kayali perfume in Eden Juicy Apple. I feel like I love these little perfumes that you can get in like the mini size because I'm like just starting to get into fragrance and I don't want to get like a big bottle of something that I'm not sure that I like. And I love so far the two that I have from this line. So I feel like I'm very curious about this one. And then I think I also have the pepper one in my cart as well. So chances are, I think it's pretty high that I will end up picking one of those two up, or if not both. The next thing in here is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Memorize Cream Eyeshadow in Amber Gold. I've actually done so much research on what shade to get out of these because it is a little bit more of an expensive cream eyeshadow, and part of me like just wanted to get Oyster Pearl because that is like the cult favorite, but I'm not crazy about like a cool tone eye, so I wanted something a little bit warmer and I didn't want it to be gold. So searching and searching and searching, I kind of settled on the Amber Gold, which is a burnt, it's described as a burnt-ish auburn gold. I don't know, like the other thing is too, I have like a whole drawer of cream eyeshadows, ColourPop Super Shock shadows, and I don't really reach for them that much, so I don't know. It's up in the air on that one. The next product in here is the Jouer Face and Body Powder No Powder, and I picked out the shade 4 Neutral. This is something that's been so popularized by SamanthaMargaraR, and she raves about it all the time, and I'm like tempted because I've been so into face powders and I don't know, I really want it. I really want it. But do I need another powder? I've talked myself out of it this long, so I don't know if I can talk myself out of it again, but we're gonna try. The follow-up thing is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I selected the shade 4 Warm, and that was with the assistance of the shade finder, so I'm not really sure. It looks a little dark, but I'm gonna get tan literally in weeks. Like today even we went and spent time in the playground and it was sunny out and I get tan like this. So yeah, I love Julia Adams, and she wears this all the time, so I'm really tempted. And then the last thing in here is the Kayali perfume in Diamond Pink Pepper. And like the notes on this one, I didn't scroll and show you guys the notes on the other one, but this one like attracts me way more because I love Bulgarian rose scents and I love sandalwood notes in perfumes. So if I had to pick between this one and the Juicy Apple, I would probably go with the pepper one because I tend to lean that direction as opposed to like a fruity apple scent. So yeah, those are the items that are currently in my cart. I feel like some of the neutral palettes can go, and maybe even some of the lipsticks, but I don't know. I think the big maybe for me right now is like the Gwen Stefani line items, because although as much as I love Gwen Stefani, they're really not my aesthetic. And so it's like, am I buying it because it's Gwen Stefani, or am I buying it because I really want to try it? Am I buying it because I do YouTube? So I don't know. Maybe that's the reason. I mean, like, it wouldn't be a bad thing to try if you guys were interested in it, but I'm not sure that you guys are entirely interested in it. And at this point, it's not as new, so you probably have already seen content with that collection. So maybe that will be something I definitely remove. And if I had to pick between the Natasha Genona Nude and the Violet Voss Wild Dahlia? I cannot say that. The Wild Dahlia palette. I'd probably go with the Violet Voss just because it has more range. So, I don't know. Things to think about. So, the bunny's going crazy again. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let me know what's in your Sephora cart. Are there any things in my cart that you're like, girl, don't waste your time? Have you tried any of these items? And yeah, let me know. Thank you so much for hanging out. Love you guys. Bye.